Thank you for joining me today. In this video, I'll be giving a quick update on the price movement of Avalanche. So I'll be talking about the possible next direction that this particular coin will be heading to. And then I leave you with your opinion to decide on whether to make investment into the coin or not. And then for those of you who are already holding the coin, this is actually a good time for you to know your fate on holding this particular coin. So currently, as you can see, there are some points already marked, and this is what I did during my rehearsal on making this video, because I make my research first before I come out to make these videos public. And currently I'm using the 1-day chart of this particular coin, so I'll be removing all of these markings so I can explain it to you better, so you would understand why I think and I feel this particular coin will be heading to the direction it is heading to. Now, like I said earlier, this is the 1-day chart of Avalanche, and as you can see, it is being marked with the 200 EMA. So you can see a blue line passing through the chart. This is the 200 EMA, and whenever this 200 EMA is above the price chart, it indicates that the coin is on a downtrend. And then whenever it is below the chart, it indicates that the coin is in an uptrend. So right now we had the EMA passing through the price chart of Avalanche at this particular point, and then from this particular point where it passed through the middle of the chart, we now have it above the chart here, and then from our current position there's a break above the 200 EMA, and this is really a very good sign for this particular coin. Now I'll be making my markings like I told you earlier, so you would understand what I'm about to explain to you. So first of all, I will go ahead to pick a trend line so I can make the markings more visible and understandable for you. So starting from this particular point, we got an impulsive move to the upside. Now this is our highest resistance, and then from this impulsive move we got a pullback to this particular point, and then from here another impulsive move to the upside, and then a pullback that broke below the last pullback, that's the last support, and then from this support, that's this pullback, there's an impulsive move that brought us to this particular position. Now if you understand the concept of double top, you'd realize that at this particular point this coin has created a double top, and to mark it with a rectangle, I'll make it more plain and understandable for you. So from this particular point we have a double top right here. So this is a double top right here, and most of the times when a double top is being created, it is an indication of a downtrend, or an indication of a dip on the price of the coin rather. So you'd realize that the moment it created this double top at this particular level, it went for a downtrend, and then we broke below the neckline of the double top and we got this particular support we have right here. So we have the support right here. So this is our last support, that's the lowest support we had recently. Now this is our double top, and then this is our last support, the support that broke below our neckline, that's the neckline of the double top. Now from this particular support we are supposed to experience a pullback. This is how double tops work. Now when a dip breaks below the neckline and it comes to a point like this, the moment this dip stops here and it goes back up, it is expected to hit the point of that neckline again, and then a reversal is supposed to occur. That's if the coin is to continue on a downtrend. So at this particular point we are supposed to hit our last support, that's the neckline of the double top. We are supposed to hit this last support and then experience another pullback to the downside. We are supposed to hit this particular point and then experience a pullback that will continue the downtrend. But on the case of Avalanche, this is what we are experiencing currently. There's a consolidation at this particular level, and then from this consolidation, this is what we are experiencing. From this consolidation, instead of the continuation of the downtrend to the downside, we stopped at our neckline. So instead of this particular structure to become our next point of pullback, so from this particular structure, we are supposed to experience a pullback that continues the downtrend of this particular coin, since it has already experienced a double top. But instead of this pullback to occur, what we are seeing here is a consolidation within this region. So we have a consolidation within this region, and then immediately after this consolidation, instead of the coin to go downwards, it now began to go upward. So to draw the line, you can see that from this particular point, from this consolidation, instead of a coin to come downward, there's an impulsive move from this particular point going to the upside. So you can see the movement right here. And apart from the fact that this particular coin is going upward, there's a strong indication that there will be a continuation of this uptrend, and it will likely break our previous resistance. That's the resistance of the double top. So there's a high tendency that this impulsive move right here would break our last resistance. So what we're about to experience is a continuation in the pump of this particular coin. So the most likely thing to happen on Avalanche is a pump. So first of all, we have a bigger green candle here that indicates a pump. So this particular green candle indicates a pump, and then after this particular green candle, instead of the candle to be followed by a red candle so we would know if it will go towards the downside or not, it is followed by another major green candle, which is a strong buy signal. So it is followed by another major green candle, although this particular green candle has not been closed yet. So it is followed by another major green candle, and this is a strong buy signal. So this is a strong indication that the coin is about to continue in a massive uptrend. And if by chance this particular uptrend breaks above our last resistance, that's the double top, if it breaks above this double top, then there's a high tendency that Avalanche will experience a massive pump within the week. You can see that this particular rectangle we have below here is on a major structure, a structure that leads to a huge impulsive move and a huge pump. This is a major structure because we have a resistance right here, and then we have our support created on the same level with that resistance. And this is how we measure things like this. Once it comes to a resistance and a support aligning together as a sign of a massive pump, this is what we have here. So we had a consolidation right here, and this became a resistance, and then from this resistance there was a pullback to this particular point, and then a pump, and then a pump from this particular point. So our last pullback, instead of stopping or going below that resistance, it stopped at the same point with the resistance, and then since it took up from that particular point, there was no pullback that went below that particular point. So this is a strong indication that it will be a continuation of an uptrend on the price of Avalanche. So this is what I have for you today on the price of Avalanche. If you have any question or there's anything bothering you at all concerning this particular analysis, feel free to drop it at the comment section below, and I'll be there to reply you accordingly. So thank you for paying attention to this particular video, and for those of you who are new to this channel and are not subscribed to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscription button below and the notification icon so you'd always be notified whenever I upload new videos like this on this channel. And do remember to give this video a like so it will reach out to more people here on YouTube.